with Trump, you just have to decide when you do your analysis, you have to be able to set the style he communicates aside if you don't like it, if it doesn't match your personality, if it grates on you, because even though you're probably not alone in that opinion, that doesn't necessarily determine the impact of what he is saying either. It can, right? It can.
Yeah.
Like he can turn people off unnecessarily. He can do that, right?
Yes.
But the idea that therefore, because he grates on you, that everything he says equally grates on everybody else, no matter how he says it or even what he says, you can't become that level of a one-dimensional analyst. And that's why I often will not pay attention to what he is saying while he is saying it, but instead will watch the reaction to how other people are receiving it, okay? And from what I saw yesterday, set aside whatever you think about the way that he went about it. It was tactically brilliant yesterday, in my view, what occurred. Number one, to preemptively strike the media on their credibility, rather than letting them pounce on you when you go to reopen the country and say, you can't do this, you're going to kill all these people, we got to stay closed forever, or at least long enough for us to blame you for the Great Depression that we helped you cause, right?
Right.
But to preemptively strike their credibility and slap them around on that, and to do it in a way to blindside them with it. They never saw it coming. I thought it was tactically brilliant. All right, that's in any war, you use air cover to soften the enemy up. Now, it doesn't win the conflict by itself, but it certainly makes victory a more achievable goal. And that's what happened yesterday. All right, that was dropping bombs on Tokyo. All right, I mean that softened the enemy. I thought that was tactical brilliance. And then I think what you saw yesterday from Anthony Fauci. And I agree with Aaron. We will, for now, resume referring to him as Dr. Fauci. He has earned that title of deference after what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday is Donald Trump called Anthony Fauci's bluff. And he essentially said, hey, do you want to be my William McClellan? Okay. I'll go to all the same links Lincoln went to win. I have the power to suspend habeas corpus. I'll do everything Lincoln had to do to win too. I'm just a lot more shameless than he was. So it won't just be correspondence between General McClellan and I, where we express our dissatisfaction with one another. I will troll you mercilessly. And if you want to put up with it, cool. Then you want to dance? We can dance. But understand, it won't be a waltz. It'll be more like a twerk. As long as you're into that, okay? We can do this, okay? As long as you are willing to, I will become, you guys always tell me, problematic politicians, Steve, they're like King David. Well, to quote King David, I will become even more undignified than this. So the price of admission for you stepping to me is I'm going to troll the living hell out of you. All the way to your new gig at CNN, Mr. Fauci. And if you are willing to pay that freight, more power to you. But that will be the cost of taking your newfound celebrity and believing that it comes with some level of unassailable power that's only been granted to me. And I think you saw Anthony Fauci yesterday say that he's not willing to pay that tax. That's an admission charge. That is a cover charge, Todd. He is not willing to pay.